Hello, welcome back to my channel. I know I look very shiny. That's because I actually have a light on because I wanted to show you guys my makeup routine, how I do my makeup. So I do have a few things in front of me. I also have my little tray from my little thing that I use in my bathroom. I'm not doing this in the bathroom because turn on the light, you turn on the fan, and I can't get the fan off and it is loud. So we're doing my makeup here. So I first need to pull back my hair just because I don't want to get stuff in it, and I literally just did it, and I like washed my hair this morning, blow dried it. I never wash my hair and then do my hair in the same day. I never do that. So we're protecting the hair. So now I do use Banana Boat the Sport sunscreen. I have been using this for years, and I just noticed that it works better than like I've tried other sunscreens. This one's like stickier, so it almost acts like a primer in a way. I have my little mirror underneath, you guys. Got to take out the nose ring because you got to put the sunscreen there too. Okay, so that's done. Now I did get the NYX, the face glue. I am really liking this. I have noticed when I was using my other primer from e.l.f., which I was using it for a while, but it wasn't like making my foundation stick to my face is the best way I can explain that. Because like by the end of the day, all I had on was my concealer under my eyes and all my makeup on my face was not there. So I got this, and ever since then it's been sticking. So this has been working very well for me. So I do really recommend this. So now I'm going to do my foundation, which I use the L'Oreal Infallible in shade 425 just for during summer, because I do get a little bit darker. Usually I think I use 420, I think is the number I usually use. It's not too much of a difference, but yeah, I do like this one. I used to like the Wet n Wild one with like the little paddle. I used to love that one when I just got out of high school. I don't think I used that one in high school. I think I liked it when I got out of high school. And recently, I think about a year ago, I retried it, and wow, it is so scented, and it just did not do how I liked it before. So I don't use that one anymore. I generally only use this one. I do have another foundation. I don't have it with me right now. It's in the bathroom. But it's my one that I use for like weddings. I have certain makeups that I only wear for weddings and like photos, like important stuff. This is like my day-to-day makeup routine. Okay, so now that's done. Now I feel like I do this backwards, but this is just how I do it. So I have my concealer, which is an e.l.f. Camo Concealer in shade, I have no idea, Fair Warm. And then I have from Ellen Tracy, my mom got these. There's also a highlighter one, but I don't use it. I probably should, but I don't. It is a blush stick and a contour stick. So I actually do this first because I've noticed like if I do the blush and then I put the concealer, it just completely covers the blush. So I always do this first, and then I do the blush and the contour. Well, I'll do the contour and then the blush. But I know it's probably backwards, but in order for me to see my blush, this is how I have to do it. And I do put it on my eyelids. I have been noticing like I've kind of been creasing on my eyelids lately, and I think it's from this concealer. And I do have a MAC paint pot, but I honestly don't know where it is. It's somewhere. It's somewhere in my bathroom. Do I want to look for it? No, I don't. I don't want to look for it, but I do have one in the vicinity. Where it's at have no idea. But maybe one day I'll actually look for it. Maybe one day. Okay, my concealer is on. Now I do contour. This one's the contour stick. And I only put it here. I don't put it on my forehead or my chin. I don't like to contour too much. I like it to look pretty natural. So I'll just buff this in. And then right after I finish this, I will do the blush stick. The blush stick isn't very like bright, but it has been helping making like my powder blush stand out a little bit more. So now I'll do the blush. These have been really nice. My mom realized I like liquid contour, and so she got me that set, and it has been pretty nice. Well, and then two, so something else that I changed for my makeup is that, like, at this point, a lot of people just like set everything. I've kind of been doing it a little bit different. So I'll get my bronzer, which, yes, it's a broken Physicians Formula bronzer, and I will pat it in. It's almost gonna like set my contour without using just like face powder, you know, like a translucent face powder. So this will kind of set, and then I will also do my rest of my kind of like contouring bronzing situation. I don't know what that was. We're just, yep, okay. I, in all honesty, need to clean my brushes. Have I? No. To get myself to clean my brushes is like pulling hair or pulling teeth. That's the term that I'm looking for. I really don't like cleaning my brushes. It just takes so long. I really should get better about it, because I feel like if I get like do it even like once a month, they wouldn't be as dirty, so it wouldn't take as long to clean them if I did them periodically. But I just don't. And also too, I don't use my brushes on anybody other than myself. Like my daughter, she actually has like her own little makeup kit, so I don't do her makeup with my brushes. With my eyeshadow and stuff, yeah, but not my brushes. Now I have this like little Essence contouring palette that I got from like Dollar Tree. I just wanted to try it. This was when I was learning how to contour. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I just really wanted to see if I like the whole contour effect. I only use the actual like contouring color, the clear, well, this one, whatever it's called. I used to put it under my eyes, but I don't like doing that anymore. I don't really know why, but I don't do it anymore. Okay, so I'm all contoured out, which, mind you, I'm looking at myself on the camera and I didn't realize how contoured it is, because it doesn't look like this usually when I'm in the mirror. So now, blush. This is a Milani. This one's also broken. I mean, this stuff is years old, but should I get new stuff? Yeah. Do I want to? No. I don't. I don't want to have to go to the store, because I'm like, this stuff works and there's really nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it's old, but it works. See? Blush, done. Okay, now I am going to actually set my face with my Coty Airspun. This is also years old. That's going to be the theme of today, is how old is Kamala's makeup? It's old. It's old. This is when I set my concealer and my eyelids. This is when I do this. Okay. And then I will get my bigger, fluffier brush, and I kind of will use it on my entire face. I'll try to really focus on the parts that I haven't put anything on, but it kind of helps like blend out the blush and the contour. Let's see. And also helps with like not being so shiny. Not my chin though, because my chin's always shiny. There we go. It looks better. And now the forehead. Because the forehead, oh my god, my forehead's like a freaking beacon. It's always shiny. There we go. Okay. That's done. Now is when I do my highlighter. This, I immediately know how old this is because I bought it for a trip and it is 7 years old. It's literally been exactly 7 years since I bought this because we were literally in the Azores pretty much at this time. And I bought it specifically because the color I'm using right now, this one, is called Azores. And I really wanted it for when I went to the Azores. So I'm gonna put that on my cheekbones and my nose and my whatever the frick that's called. Can't even think of it right now. Now, because I'm wearing a blue shirt, I kind of want to do some blue eyeshadow. I haven't done blue eyeshadow in a while. I've done more greens and like browns. And I do have Manny MUA's Life's a Drag, which this is a few years old, I do know. But it has blue in it, and I kind of want to do a blue. And then I also have the Magic Mini by Juvia's. Okay, this one's also pretty old too. This one has more of like a darker blue. So I think I'm actually going to go... Ooh, I could go between the palettes. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go between the palettes. Use one color from one and one from another. And like mix it up and have fun with it. I really like to have fun with my eyeshadow. I used to do lots of fun eyeshadow when I was younger. And lately, like with the kids, I can't. But since my kids are not home right now, I can actually like play with eyeshadow. So I have both of my palettes open and ready to go. So I'm gonna start with this like super like fluffy brush, and I think I'm gonna go Pretty Ham. So this on the Life's a Drag, I'm gonna use this one. It's called Kiki, and I'm just gonna put it on my brush and really get it like in the crease. And just so it's like for like the other colors to really blend, but I really want to stick with the blues. I really don't want to have to bring in really like any creams other than because I don't know how to explain it. I'm not very good at explaining how to do makeup. I kind of just do it and hope for the best. But I'll explain whenever I like get to it. I don't know. I know it's not called a cut crease because I don't know how to do a cut crease with, you know, like the concealer and all that. I have no idea how to do that. I do have this little brush thing. It has like a little sponge in here to clean the color off. So now I'm going to use a smaller fluffy brush. This was the one I was using. Where did I put it? Right here. This is the one I was using and this one. So there's a difference. I'm actually going to use in the same one, Life's a Drag, I'm going to use Fishy. And I'm going to really get more in the crease. Just not as much as the first one. I really hope I don't make it look muddy. I don't know if that's the term I'm really looking for. I do know. There we go. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay. So now we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. And no, I don't really sit here and blend and blend and blend and blend. Sometimes I'm having to do this at 5 a.m., which that's really the only time I can do my makeup without my kids really bothering me. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to take this one. So it's even smaller than this one. This one I'm going to use with like a darker blue, but I'm going to use it from this palette, the Magic Mini by Juvia's. There's this one right here. It's you hide. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. That's the one I'm going to put on the outer corner, and I'm going to kind of pack it in first just to darken up the corner before I start blending it. And you want to use like a smaller brush just so it doesn't like go everywhere. Because if you use a bigger brush, it's going to cover more surface area. If you use a smaller brush, it'll be focused more in that one spot. Oh. Man, it's been nice doing this without my kids home. Oh. Well, my son's still here technically because he fell asleep before my mom could take him. And he did not want to get up, so he's currently asleep on my couch. So, yeah, my mom will come back and get him. But I'm really liking this so far. I really haven't done like a blue eyeshadow in a long time. I used to actually do blue quite often, which, mind you, my favorite color is green, and I do it quite often, but I have noticed I really do like blue with my brown eyes. So yeah, now I'm gonna take a more of a compact brush, and I'm gonna use out of this one the Kessie, I think that's what it's called. It's this tan color, and I'm gonna put it on the lid right here, so then I can put like a glitter on top. And I'm trying to decide, because in this one they have like 2 blue glitters, and I think I want to do that instead. But first I'm gonna get this brush. I don't even know what brand this is. It's probably from an Amazon set that I've only kept this brush of the set. I'm also gonna get that same color and just blend out the tops, just because I don't want like a harsh blue line, just to fade it out just a tad, not too crazy. You really can't even see it. It's just to make sure it's not like a harsh blue line. So I think I'm gonna use this one, Yamoja, I don't know how the heck you say it. I just use my finger for glitter. I put it on my finger and I'm just gonna dab it on the nude. I didn't want to put blue underneath and make it like fight against each other. See, look at the difference. It's so pretty. I freaking love this look. And mind you, I haven't used these palettes in like years, in all honesty. It's been quite a while. But yeah, okay. So now I do use that for my finger too. It'll take it off. So my eyes are not done, but I think I want to do just the dark blue on my lower lash line. So I am going to use, this is a Morphe Y22 brush. I did get this like a long time ago. This is very old. I think I bought this like right out of high school. So I'm gonna go back in with that dark blue and just put it all on my lower lash line and really just focus on getting it there. And I don't think I'm gonna put another color. No, I'm not going to. So now do the same on the other side. It's not as dark. Okay, just a little bit more. A little bit more, don't hurt nobody. Got it. Okay, now I need to highlight my inner corner. Where did I put that palette? Oh, right here. So I'm gonna use the shade Capri. It's more of like a creamy highlight color. This is more of like a powdery highlight color. So I just put a little bit on this like little thin brush, and I will put it on my inner corners, and I will bring it up a little bit into the eyelid. It will help make that spot look bigger. So I'll do it on the other side. And then whatever is left on the brush, I use on my eyebrow right here. I'll just, because I don't want it to be too much. I just want there to be a little bit right there. So I don't put too, I don't go too crazy. Then, oh, I put that brush in the wrong pot. I use these little cup things and I put it in the wrong pot. I used to do my eyebrows a lot. I can honestly say I do have one somewhere, eyebrow pencil, and I don't know where it went. And that's a big reason why I don't do it anymore, because I can't find it. Just like my MAC paint pot. I bet you they're in the same spot, but I just don't know where that is. So now I'm gonna curl my lashes. I do not put mascara on my top lashes. I only put them on my bottom lashes, because my top lashes I put lash clusters. So I'm gonna curl my lashes real quick. My only thing I don't like about doing this, like after I put on my eyeshadow, it sometimes takes off my eyeshadow. Like right at the bottom of like right at the base of like my lashes, it'll remove it, and it's really frustrating to say the least. So I have my lash glue. I'm gonna kind of get that open. I'm gonna put my mascara on already, just on my bottom lashes. Nothing too crazy. That's it. Nothing fancy. I'm not a big fancy person. Okay, and then I have my little jar of my lashes because I do reuse them. I do clean them, but I just throw them in here just so they have a spot so they're not getting on all my makeup. So I use, what's it called? I can't think of the name of the brand. Oh, it's right here. Let me see. I have them all in my little drawer. It's Genia. That's the brand. These are size, I think 14s. I use 14s, 16s, and 12s. So the 16s, I put 2 16s on the outer corner. I put 1 14 in the middle, and then I'll put 1 12 on my inner corner. So I'm gonna quickly just put these on, but I want to show you how I do it. So I have my tweezers, I have my lash. Okay, so it's facing towards me. I'm just going to get my brush, and I put it only on the part that will be touching the lash, right there, right at the tip, whoop, right there. And I put it underneath my lash. Okay, and it's placed, it's on the base of my eyelash, and it really doesn't bother me. So I do it different than really anybody else would, because I have noticed, like when I do this side, if I start on the outside and I put my tweezers will hit it and I can't put them on. So I do start this side by the inner corner. Yeah, so then I only go in like the one direction. It's just easier for me to do it this way than doing it the other way. Like the other way, it just makes sure like they're like even, like they're even. But I keep hitting the lash, like when I put it down, I keep hitting it with like the corner of my tweezer, and then it just pops it off, and it makes it harder to do my lashes. So now on this one, because I just put the 12 on my right eye, now I'm going to put the 14 on my right eye. Right there. Boom. Okay, now, because I just put the 2 16s on this side, I'm now going to put the 14 on my left eye. Okay, so I have the 2 16s, the 14, and then I'll put the 12. So now on my right eye, I'm going to put the 2 16s on there. Okay. And now the 12. Okay, so my left eye is done, and now I just need to put this 16 on my right eye. And the lashes are done. Super quick. It doesn't take me long. Now that I've been doing it for a few years, it really doesn't take me a long time to put them on. Oh, I have a hard time picking up my nose ring with my nails and to place it. So I do use my tweezers, and I at least get the end of it in the hole and then just push it in. It's super quick, super easy, but it's just easier to do that than trying to struggle to pick it up with my nails. So now I just need to do my setting spray. I do use the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist from e.l.f. I do prefer the one from Morphe and the Urban Decay All Nighter, but this was $6, so This is the one I got. Okay. So now that's done. And then I do have this fan that my mother-in-law got me from Mexico. And I flippin' love this fan. I use it every day. Love it, love it, love it. And technically, my makeup is done. But I really want to put on a lip today. I don't generally put on a lip, like, ever. So I have my little lip bag. And I want to put something on, but nothing too crazy. Oh, this one would seem fun. But I don't have a lip liner that matches this color, I don't think. Which, mind you, I got lip liners off of Amazon, and they technically don't even look like the color of this. Like, this is like a light pink, and it's more of like, I don't know, it's like a pinky pink, like a baby pink. But that's not what this cap kind of shows. I don't know. Let's see this one, because what I want to use, that one should work. We're going to try it and see. I'm going to use bring my mirror up closer. That's what this is. This is my mirror. They're just called Nicole Miller lip liners. I got them on Amazon. So I'm going to line my lips. Yeah, it came out more pink than I really wanted it to, but what am I going to do? So I have this NYX Lingerie XXL. I think I got these at Marshall's a few years ago. This is more of a tan than this pink, but it will be fine. And I'm done. So I do really like these because it's like a stain. They're really nice. And I do sometimes like to just put on even a lighter one of these, just so, like with this, I know where to go into guide, but I generally don't wear lip, and I could tell it's starting to dry, and I could feel it. But yeah, this is my makeup look for the day. I don't usually do this fun of a eyeshadow. I never do a lip. You're lucky if you catch me putting on chapstick, in all honesty. But yeah, I'm really liking it today. I might need to do this lippy more often. And then later, like in the day, I might get, like, I love this one. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 8-Hour Pro Gloss. It called Coral Sands. This one, it has a little bit of like a shimmer to it. And if I just put, like, later, if this, I notice this isn't as bright, I'll just put a little bit in the middle and rub it in. It gives a little bit of a sparkle, and it makes my lips feel refreshed. Like right now, I could tell they're getting dry. Like the stain is getting dark. But if I feel like I need a little bit of a shimmer, I'll do this. But then this isn't really much of a stain anymore, and it'll come off. So yeah, I really like my look today. I'm feeling very good. Like, I feel more like myself when I do my makeup. I feel good. But yeah, so if you like this type of video, if you want me to do more makeup videos, let me know down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. My contour. Now. Okay. So I'm going back into my Huda. Oh no, my light. There we go. I'm going back into my Huda Beauty. No! My light has died.